Hello everyone, welcome to Merlin's Manor. Today I'm going to be teaching how to play the solo mode of Libertalia Winds of Galecrest. And so the first thing I'm going to start out with is the setup. You're going to start out with this reputation track here. You're going to put all the colors that don't represent players in the game on the 12, 11, 8, and 7 coin spots. Here in the middle on either side of the two players is going to be you and Otama. And I'm going to be the green, and Otama is generally the purple color. And you're going to shuffle those up, randomly place them out. I'm going to be higher on the reputation, which means I only get 9 coins. But I will break ties if we are tied for something. And Tom is going to get 10 coins, one more than me. And if you're ever down to the lowest part on here, you're going to lose a coin. If you're ever at the highest part and have to go up, you're going to gain a coin. That's if you go below this point. Instead of going any lower, because you can't, you lose a coin, or you gain a coin if you go any higher. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to place out these cards that have the Otama symbol on them. There's two sides. There's the cloudy side and there's the stormy side. The stormy side is just a little bit rougher of abilities, and the cloudy side is a little bit calmer. We're going to use all the cloudy sides. You can turn this board over and use all stormy, and you can also do various combinations if you want to. So we're going to put out the hook, barrel, saber, and amulet, and these give abilities that work better with the solo mode. The next thing we are going to do is we're going to set out our loot for the day, or for the voyage, should I say. We're going to set out loot on days 1 through 4 for the first voyage. The second voyage is going to be 1 through 5, and the third and final voyage will be 1 through 6. Ooh, lots of ritzy tokens coming out. And a relic. Oh, too far. Okay. So that's all set up. Then we're going to take top 6 cards of the Otama deck here. And this is going to be Otama's hand. And we're going to want to put these out in numerical order from left to right, because these are going to show which ones Otama chooses. And so they need to be in numerical order so that it works properly. And then we're going to go through my deck and pick out the same cards. And these are in numerical order so that they can be easily found. Whereas Otama's deck is shuffled so that we have random cards coming out. And for now, I'm going to splay these out, but in a minute, I'm going to have to probably clear them out so we don't get confused what's going on over here. But these are my cards to start out with. They're all going to have, or some of them are going to have daytime abilities, which are going to trigger first. Some will have nighttime abilities, which will trigger at the end of each round. Some will have these anchor kind of abilities that are going to be end round points, or end of voyage points. And so if you can keep those in your hand, you'll be good for those. Okay, and so that is the setup. And let's go ahead and get straight into the game. First thing we do is we choose our character we're going to use first. There's nothing that stands out as like I definitely need or don't need that. So I'm probably going to go somewhere middle of the road. I might just start with the beggar. Let's see how this works out for me. So the next thing that happens, I'm just going to get these out of the way now. The next thing that's going to happen is we're going to flip a card for the pilfer. A pilfer is going to be number 38. It's going to be a pretty strong one. And then we're going to choose for Otama based on what we see here in the loot. So if there had been 3 of these hook, map, / chest symbols, any combination of those, we would have gone with the first one. Same if we had 3 of the saber, amulet, and barrel tokens. Or if there were 3 relics out, we'd go with this top one. There is not any of those situations. And so we're going to move to the next line. There's not 2 relics. Is there 1 good and 1 relic? There is not. Is there 1 good? There is at least 1 good. So we're going to go ahead and do the second from the right, which means the gambler. Okay, now we just go ahead and we activate these from left to right with their daytime abilities. The owner of the rightmost character on the island gives you 2 coins and gains a reputation. Unfortunately, the pilferer does not give me any coins, does not gain any reputation. He's just there to get in the way, and he's the rightmost character. So this ability does not activate. So we go ahead and move to to right, no daytime ability for the gambler. And so now we start here and we do dusk, which is basically taking one of these tokens, and we consult the player aid here. We see that the first thing is a chest, second hook, third map, fourth saber, fifth is an amulet, sixth is a barrel, and finally the relic if there's nothing else left. And so we're going to start in that order. The hook is the first thing we come to. And so the pilfer is going to discard a hook out of this area. Then next we have the gambler is the Otama's player is going to take the next valuable thing, which is the map. And then I'm going to get stuck with a barrel. And then the gambler is going to come here into the Otama's ship. And the beggar is going to come into my ship. I get a barrel. And the barrel gives me an immediate boost in reputation. And then it's going to give me a point if it's still available at the end of the voyage. Now we move into day 2. In day 2, got some decent stuff. I think I'm just going to hold out on using... I kind of want to use the governor on that day just so I can try and get one of these chests. I'm going to go ahead and use the gunner this round so I can get rid of the gambler. So, next thing we do is we flip for... sorry, put that in the wrong place. I'm going to put the gunner out here. We're going to flip for this. The pilfer is going to be there. And then we're going to look. We got 2 good things and 1 regular. So we're just going to scroll all the way down to here. Going to do the second one. They're going to go with a gunner as well. They're going to go there because of the fact that I am higher on the reputation. So, daytime powers. Discard a character from my ship. Highest ranked character with an anchor ability except 36 quartermaster. We don't have any of those. Lowest ranked nighttime ability. There isn't. Lowest ranked character. And Otama gains 2 coins. And so I'm going to discard the beggar. And Otama is going to gain 2 coins. Had there been nobody at all for Otama to discard, there would have been no effect, and she would have gone all the way up to 33 in her rank because of that. But there was an effect. So now we go ahead and do mine. Discard a character of your choice from any ship. I'm going to discard the gambler from Otama's ship so she does not get 5 points at the end of the journey. I lose a reputation because of that. And then we go to the pilfer is going to take something from this. It's going to be the map. And then I can either take an amulet for 3 or a map. Map's not going to help me, but it will keep Otama from scoring 7 points. Huh. I almost think that that's the way to go. Gain 3 or keep Otama from 7. I'm going to keep Otama from 7. Okay. And Otama's going to get that. Of course, she's going to get 3. So I don't know how... Don't know. Neither one was a good option there. And so my gunner comes here. Her gunner goes there. Okay, for this next round, I've already decided I'm going to do 40. Because I want one of these chests. And then we got 29. And 40 is going to definitely be the highest. 29 is going to go there. Maybe. And then we're going to come here. We've got 2 good and an okay. So we're going to go ahead and look. It's going to basically be that again. 1 from the right. Oh my. Look. And so daytime abilities. Otama discards all characters from her ship except those with an anchor ability. And so gunner goes away. She gains 1 reputation for each character discarded in this way. So she's going to go up 1. I don't think that makes any difference right now because it happened after we've established a pecking order. Not entirely sure. But that's the way I'm going to play it. It doesn't matter anyway because they're both going to be the same thing. Discard all ships from your characters from your ship. Gain 1 reputation. That's not going to matter because I'm going to be gaining reputation as well. So we just basically switch back and forth. Okay, so bye-bye. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab this. It's going to be worth 5 coins at the end of the journey. And then Otama is going to grab that worth 5 points as well. And then Pilfer is just going to get rid of that. Going into the last leg of the journey here. I'm going to do the stowaway. Stowaway it is. And so that goes there. Pilfer is 23. And then Otama is going to look at these. And the first thing is going to be... looks like the one relic there at the bottom, because there's no good things. No double relics. So yeah. So 1, 2 is going to be the preacher. So let's start with the daytime abilities. Otama discards all of her relics. She doesn't have any, so there's no effect. Instead, she's going to gain rank 22. Means she's going to be right here. And then my daytime ability is gain 1 random loot token from the bag. And I didn't want the relic, so I figured going this route, hopefully things work out. I got a hook. So I can keep a character in my ship or gain 4 coins when it comes to the anchor there. And then I immediately discard the stowaway. And then, so the pilfer is going to take the amulet. And she is going to get the barrel. The relic's going to go away. And since she got the barrel, she's going to come up 1 in the reputation. And that's the end of round 1. We go ahead, and at this point, we add up our points. Any gold that we have currently, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I still have my original 9 there. Plus, let's get this out here where we can see. So I have 9 gold. Go ahead and move this up to 9. I have a barrel, which gets me 1 coin. So we're at 10 now. The hook, I can either keep a card. There's nothing worth keeping, so I'm just going to get 4 coins. And then the map doesn't get me anything. And the chest gets me 5. Now, had I had 2 maps, I would have gotten 7 points. And 3 maps would have gotten me 12 points. So I am at 19 after the first round if I didn't miss anything, which I don't think I did. All these go back to the bag, as well as all the ones the pilfer took out. And now let's go ahead and add up Otama's for this round. She has 12 in her gold. So that there, 12 in the gold. In her anchor abilities, she has 6 points. She's going to be up to 18. She's going to be beating me this round. And then these can go away because there's nothing else there, and she has no hooks, which she doesn't keep anything anyway. Then we're going to go ahead and look at these. She's going to get nothing for that, 3 for that, 1, 2, 3, so 21. 5 for that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 for the barrel. She's at 27, so she is definitely winning at this point. Now we go and look at the reputation track. Oh, this guy goes away. Look at the reputation track, and we get our gold from that. I get 10, and Otama gets 9. So let's just go ahead and give her that 9 right there. Oh, I had the wrong piece out there. I thought I had a 5. Sorry, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So now, for the next round, we go ahead and get a new set of 6 cards. Plus the 2 before means we're going to have 8 cards total. And let's just go ahead and put these out here so I can get mine real quick. I'm going to need a number 1, a number 4, a number 6, a number 15, a 34, and a 35. Okay. I put those in order. I'm sorry if some of this gets off screen. And I'm just going to kind of come up here with that. Hopefully all of that can be seen, except maybe the one scout over here. Okay, and then we go ahead and refill. Through day 5 for our second journey. There we go. Day 1. What do I want to do? The guy's going to get me 6 at the end of the game. In the round, should I say. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play the gambler. So I'll put it up here. And then the pilfer is going to be number 19. And then let's see what she's going to do. We've got a chest and a map, which are 2 good, but then a normal. So we're going to come all the way down here to the 1 good because there's also no relics. We're going to go 1, 2, the aristocrat. Of course. Of course. Just slightly ahead of me, right? Now we can move this down in here. Okay. Daytime abilities. I lose 1 coin for each of my loot tokens. I have no loot tokens because it's the beginning of the journey. And so nothing happens there. Here we're going to go ahead and Otama's going to gain 2 reputation. He's all the way at the top of the reputation track. And as an anchor ability, if it's still around, and Otama is the only player to have an aristocrat in their ship, she gains 5 points. Otherwise, she'll lose 3 points. That's a tricky one in a solo game because if I put mine out, it's a wash. If I wait till next round, it's a wash. Because we'll both be gaining 5 and losing 3 basically, unless I can get rid of hers somehow. And so the gambler. All right, so she's going to take the first token, which is the chest. I will go ahead and take a map token, and away goes that. So I got the map token. Now we go into day 2. Maybe I scout because I don't really know what I want to do yet. Okay. So let's see what winds up happening here. So we got a 17 from the pilfer. And oops, the Otama is going to see there's a little bit of everything there. So we're going to come down to the 1 good, 1 relic. 2 over is going to be the witch. Okay. So Scout's ability is to discard the scout and choose another character from my hand and place it on the island according to its rank, shifting other characters as needed. This is basically a way for you to decide what you need to get out there to get what you want. And I still don't know what I want is the problem. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and play the aristocrat. It's going to be a wash, but I have another idea coming up that I think will be worthwhile. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put the aristocrat out. Probably wasted the scout there. Okay. So with the aristocrat, I'm going to gain 2 reputation. Oh wait, no, that's not how that works, is it? I don't think my daytime ability applies there. Maybe I don't do that. I'm going to do the collector because I don't think that works that way. Okay. So I'm going to do the collector. Stay right where I am. And so I get first choice here. And then the pilfer gets second choice. And the witch gets a relic. And the witch has a nighttime ability, but it copies another nighttime ability if they're going to be choosing the lowest ranked character. There's more than 1. If after doing this, Otama has no more doubloons than she did before, or if there was no ability to copy, she gains 1 coin. So she gets a coin out of that. Each night she's going to do that too. Okay, so going into the next round, I'm going to actually go ahead and do the aristocrat. This one's going to be 39. And with a relic and a little bit of everything, actually, I'm going to go ahead and do the second from the right. It's going to be the stowaway. Okay. So, daytime abilities. She is going to gain 1 random loot token from the bag. Going to be a hook. It's actually pretty good for her. And get discarded. Then I'm going to gain 2 reputation. Like that. And this goes into here. Oh, wait, not yet, it doesn't. Then we're going to go, starting from the right side, Pilfer is going to gain the hook token. I'm going to get the sword token, which means discard the lowest ranked nighttime character from your opponent's ship. If there are none, discard and gain 3. There is one, so I'm going to get rid of the witch. And that still stays over here. Going to help for my collector. And then nobody gets the relic. It goes away. Okay, going into day 4. That might work. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the bandit. For reasons, I'm doing the bandit. And the pilfer is going to be 16, and she's going to take, let's see, we got 2 OKs and a relic. Means we're going to come all the way down the bottom with the 1 relic. 1, 2, 3. Going to get the innkeeper. Okay, this actually may work out fairly well. So, start with the daytime abilities. Otama gains 1 reputation, which she's at the top of the track, so she's just going to gain a coin. And then she gains 2 coins on top of that, so she gained a net 3 coins that round. Okay. Then mine move to the leftmost space and gain a coin for each position I move. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to gain 4 coins. 3, 4. Okay. Pilfer is going to take one of the barrels. And then I'm going to take the other barrel. I will go up 1 on the reputation. And then Otama gets a relic. Going into day 5, I'd really like a map if I could pull it. But odds are not great. Because my highest thing is a 15. I just don't know. The witch gives me a better chance, but it's not going to give me anything good this round. I'm hoping for a better nighttime ability next round. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use the innkeeper. It's going to give me a character back into my ship. Or, see, do I want the aristocrat back in? It's going to be a wash either way if I play it next round. Or don't. You know what, if I do the witch, as long as she doesn't get the collector, I can actually get a map. So I'm going to do that. Okay. So, I got the map anyway, because Pilfer is number 2. And then, let's see, we've got 2 goods and an okay. So we're going to come down to this one. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. Ah, that worked out. She's going to do the beggar. I get a map anyway. Okay, so daytime abilities. The owner of the rightmost character on the island gives Otama 3 gold and gains a reputation. Of course I do. Of course I do. Okay, now I go ahead and get a map. And Otama gets a map, which doesn't do her any good. And the pilfer gets rid of that. So let's go ahead and handle our aristocrats first for both of us. Tama's going to lose. Let's take 3 out of her gold. Take 3 out of... I'm just going to take... Well, I'm going to have to take 3 off here because I don't want to have to make change. 1, 2, 3. Down to 16. Okay, so we've handled the aristocrats. Let's just get them out of the way now. Okay. So for my end round abilities, I gain 6 for this guy. So I'm going to go up to 22. If I have 2, 3, 4, or 5 different loot tokens, 1, 2, 3, 4 different loot tokens. So I'm going to gain 5 coins for that, up to 27. I gained the 6, and then I gained the 27. Or I gained up to 27. That one doesn't have an ability. If the witch is the only character in a ship with a... Oh, yeah, she returns my hand. Forgot about that. Okay. She had no nighttime abilities, so those can just go away. Or no end round abilities, should I say. Anchor abilities. I also get, for my 2 of those, I get 7 points, going up to 34. For my 1 of that, I get 5 points, going up to 39. I've got 11 gold. Goes up to 40. Saber I've already taken care of, and that's 1. By the way, for the collector, I had 5 of these, but only 4 of them count because that's a duplicate. It's for different ones, and so that's how I got the 5 coins for that. Okay, I'm going to have 10 to start next round out, so let's just go ahead and seed that. Toss all these away. Let's go through Otamas now. Otama is going to gain... Let's go ahead and get rid of 2 of these for the relics. Easy way to do that. And then she's going to gain 4 for that. Up to 31. She's going to gain 5 for that, up to 36. Nothing for 1 map. And then she has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coins. It's going to take her up to 43. Okay. All the different tokens go back in the bag. She's going to start out with 7 money this round. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She gets for having such a good reputation. So right now the scores are 43 Otama and 41 for me. It's anybody's game. Going into the 3rd and final round. Let's see. We're getting good mixes today. For better or for worse. Oh, wait. Didn't have 3 in my hand there. Oh, well. I did have 3. Thought I had 4. Okay. So that's the makeup of the final round. And then we're going to go ahead and grab 6 new cards. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I need to get out the 5, the 13, the 20, 25 and 26, and the 30. So add these in, making sure they stay in numerical order. Again, sorry if things are off. I'm going to snake this around here. So it's like that. Don't know if you can see way up there or not. But they'll come down eventually. It's the collector at 35 and the merchant at 30 up there. And then we decide what we're going to do first. There was an extra. That probably was supposed to have been... Whatever. You know what? I'm going to do the sword. Nobody likes the sword anyway. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know how that wound up with 4 on it. It probably came from here. I thought I had 4 in my hand that one time. I put 1 back. And then there was only 2. I'm going to start with the recruiter. Okay. 14. Let's see what's out there. We've got a little bit of everything. So we're going to come down to a relic and a good. 1, 2, 3. The cook's going to be there. So daytime abilities, play a character from your hand directly to your ship. I'm going to play the freed prisoner who has a nighttime ability. At the end of each night, gain a coin for each character in your ship with a rank higher than 20. If you ever gain 3 or more this way, discard the freed prisoner. Okay. That's why I automatically basically get 1 in there immediately. Why I did that. Okay, so has a dusk ability. After Tama gains a loot token, she gains a second loot token from the current day except relic. Oh boy. That's not good. So I can move this one down there. Okay. So she's going to gain both of these. And I'm going to gain a relic for all of my hard work. It goes there. Cruder goes there. And then Pilfer gets nothing. Not that Pilfer cares. Anyway, nighttime abilities. First time we had to do with nighttime abilities. At the end of each night, gain a coin for each character ranked higher than 1. So I'm going to gain 1 coin for that. I might just go ahead and get the merchant out. It's going to give me the chance to get that, maybe. Oh, unless I go after with the cook. Ooh. I'm going to go with the cook, actually. Okay. So, let's see what... 21. We've got... all 3 good. So she's going to go with the 4th from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. The smuggler. Haha, she's going to get something immediately. Smuggler. Did choose the right one, right? Yep. Haha. Tama gains a loot token from the current day. She's going to gain that and then place the smuggler straight into her ship. And then I decide whether I want a hook for 4 points or a map at chance at 7 or 12. Chance is the operative word there. Let's go with the hook. Sure, 4 points. Pilfer gets that. Okay, nighttime abilities. I'm going to get 2 coins. Just like that. I'm going to play the witch. 11 for the pilfer. And then let's go ahead and see. We've got barrel. Are those all 3 medium range? Yeah, those are all 3 medium range. So it's the second cannon from the left. Cabin boy. Okay, if this is the leftmost character on the island, Otama gains 4 points. I'm going to give her a 5 and take 1 back. Okay. Then the pilfer does nothing, of course. And so the witch, I have no daytime abilities, so now I'm going to collect. I'm going to collect an amulet. And then that's it. Pilfer is going to get the sword out of the way. Oh, and Tom does not gain any loot tokens for a dusk ability. That just goes away. Nighttime abilities. He gets 2. And she's got... Witch is also going to get 2, so I get 4 total because she's going to copy the freed prisoner's ability. Now that saber could be problematic if Otama gets her hands on it. But it's lowest in the priority list, so I can make sure she doesn't if I absolutely have to. Definitely going to play the merchant one of the rounds. Probably the last round. So I want to do it second to last and play the cabin boy. I want to make sure I don't get the relic. I also want to get the most out of comboing these 2 abilities. Once I gain 3 in a round with him, I have to discard him. So that's one of the latest things I want to do. Maybe do the smuggler. I'm going to do the smuggler. This might work out. Okay. So I'm doing the smuggler. Pilfer. And then let's see what we got here. We got sword, hook, map. So it's going to be one good. Means he's going to do the collector. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so the order, I'm just going to take a hook or a map. Do I go for straight 4 points for myself or get a map, see what happens in the future? I'm going to get a map, see what happens in the future. Okay. Because I may have an idea how to make that work for me. Okay, collector is going to get a hook. Oh, didn't think about that. It also gives it an extra one for its collector. And Pilfer gets rid of that. We get the 4 points from my 2 nighttime abilities. Otama doesn't have any nighttime abilities. I want to play the merchant probably last round. I guess I play the cabin boy and see what happens. I don't know. I don't gain any loot. I'm taking a risk if something lower comes in. But nothing else is going to get me anything really other than the merchant, which I want to hold off on. Yeah, cabin boy. Not the best play. So far, so good. As long as the scout doesn't... Although, he'll be leftmost anyway when it hits, so I guess he'll be fine. Okay, so what does Otama do? 2 of those, 1 of those. So it's going to be the second one with a cannon, which is going to be the bandit. So that worked out. Leftmost character, I gained 3. I've got quite the stack of gold over there. Otama moves to the leftmost space on the reputation track. She gains 1 for each. Oh, leftmost. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's gained 5. Look at that, Otama. Okay. And the Pilfer is going to go ahead and take 1 of these. Otama is going to take 1 of these as well. And I don't gain any loot tokens because of the cabin boy. Okay. Nighttime abilities, I gain 4 coins. And for the last round, I'm going to play the merchant. Got 36 for the Pilferer. And then Otama. Let's see, we've got 1 of everything, right? Yeah, 1 of each category. So it's going to come all the way down to a good and a relic. I'm going to take the first from the left, which is going to be the scout. Then daytime abilities, discard the scout, take Otama's highest ranked character from her hand and place it on the island according to its rank, shifting others as necessary. I am much higher in reputation because she just played the bandit. Where's this go? No, this goes to her. I guess it doesn't really matter because it doesn't have any abilities. I just put it in her ship. Okay, that didn't really affect anything at all, actually. Okay. So, Pilfer is going to take the map, unfortunately. I didn't get the second map. Bad Pilfer. Well, I'm going to take that. Oh, and I forgot to do my daytime ability. I discard 1 of these relics and gain a coin. Okay. And then she's going to go there. Goes in their ship. And she gains 1 of those. I get 3 for copying the freed prisoner's ability. And then 3 for the freed prisoner and discard him. Nothing else in here. She technically comes back to my... No. Yeah, anchor. She comes after that. So she actually comes back to my hand. Not that it matters. Okay. Okay, so none of these are anchor abilities. So I can toss all these away. Tom has 1 anchor ability. If she has 2, 3, or 4 plus different. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she's got 4 plus different. She gains 10 coins. Oh my. Let's do that. Okay, all those can go away. Now we just add things up. Okay, so get all this out of the way. So let's go ahead and do these first. 6 points here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 points here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm at 51. After those things. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's go ahead and add that real quick. 71, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, another 15. So 86. I was hogging all the gold that round. Okay, I believe that's the end of my score, being 86. Don't think I forgot anything. And then this is what all Otama has. Let's go ahead and cancel out this 3. Get rid of the relic. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do 5 and 6 and 4 is 15. All right, make sure that's right. 6 and 4 is 10. Yep, 15. So let's just add 15 there. Quick and handy way of doing that. So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 33. Brings her up to 76. And I don't believe there's anything else I missed for Otama. Nope. So the final score is 86 to me, 76 to Otama. And that is how you play Libertalia Winds of Galecrest, the solo mode. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've gained something from it. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to see more videos, and I will catch you in the next one.